Hi, FCST 1020 students. This is Dr. Wheeler. This week we're starting on Module 4. I want to go ahead and let you know up front I have everything in Module 1 and 2 graded. Please view your grade along with the comments if you need to work on grammar, punctuation, spelling, capitalization of your I's, and capitalization of the first letter of every sentence. So remember that it's not like a cell phone. Your computer is not going to send something off to me that corrects your errors. So be wary of that because you'll end up doing it in other courses, not just this one. But anyway, we're going to move on to, and I know you guys, everything in Module 3 was due last night, Sunday night. I haven't started grading those yet. I'll have them graded by the end of the week. But we're going to start on Module 4 today, and I'll go ahead and tell you the due date is this coming Sunday, July 6th. So everything in Module 4 is due before midnight, Sunday, July 6th. There is no discussion this week, so you won't have to reply to two students. But let's go ahead and look at it. There are two fun activities to do, though. Read Chapter 4, What Do I Need to Know About Educational Attainment? You're going to fill out the career field questionnaire. You're actually going to cut and paste those questions into a Word document, and then you're going to upload that into the Dropbox, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. The other thing is the Career Development Portfolio Activity 3. Lots of fun. That's what I'm going to be talking about most in this lecture for this week. And then there's a bonus article for 10 points. Guys, you need to read this article anyway, even if you don't want to write a paragraph about it. It's absolutely incredible. This is irrefutable evidence of the value of a humanities education. So if you're a good writer and you say, well, I don't want to be an English major, how am I going to be, what can I use it for? I can teach high school English or college English. What other options do I have? There are lots of other options if that's where your heart is leading you. So, and that also goes not just for English, but for history as well. So, take a look at this article. And now I'm going to go back to our course homepage under Module 4. This is the Career Field Questionnaire. For this assignment, complete the information requested in the following questionnaire. You will find much of that information for your career in Ferguson's Career Guidance Center. But you may also need to search external websites such as the Occupational Outlook Handbook. If you need help, be sure to ask the librarian. Here's a link to ask the librarian. Copy and paste this entire questionnaire into a Word document. Complete the information and then upload it into D2L. So you can cut and paste it into a Word document, and when you go to the Dropbox, you'll see Career Field Questionnaire. Click on that. Go down to Add a File. And once you've saved it, click on Upload, and then you can browse all of your documents. Click on the document that you want to save, and I'm sure you guys have done this. Click on the document you want to save, and we'll pretend that this is the questionnaire right here. You click on Open. It shows up right there. We'll pretend this is the questionnaire. Click on Add. When you click on Add, it'll show up right here, and then just click Submit. I'm going to cancel this. So once you upload it, once you click on Add a File and you upload it, it should show up right under here, and then click the blue button, Submit, and it'll upload the document. So that is one of your assignments this week. The other assignment under Module 4 is the Career Development Portfolio Activity 3. Y'all have already completed Activity 1 and 2. And this one was a personal favorite of mine because it says among the following statements, which best describes your experiences of arriving at the current point on your career path? And I would have to say that I would have to pick two. And many of you, I've put in a reply that I'm so proud that you are questioning your career path and what you want to do. Y'all know I'm a Christian. God never said that you had to choose one career. And whether you want to call it intuition or, God lead you in a certain way or, whatever your belief system is, I believe that inside all of us, there is a voice, a higher being, there is something. To me, it's God that led me to education. I fought it for years and years and turned my back on what was in my heart and went in a different route according to what was popular at the time or who my boyfriend was at the time or what an advisor told me. And advisors are great. They will tell you what you need to take, but they don't know you inside. You know who you are, and you know where your heart lies. And I know all of you have families, so I'm not saying, pick a job that's not going to help you provide for your family. I love to play golf. I love baseball, but I'm not going to try to make a living as a professional baseball player or a golfer. I don't think my husband would appreciate that. But if I were a good writer, I'm an okay writer, and I love sports. I would combine the two and maybe try to be a sports writer. You have to start somewhere. You're going to have jobs in between that maybe you don't care for. But when I look at all these where it says among the following statements, which describes you best, my first career, I would have to say the decision was more someone else's, not mine. And what you know what? Let me be honest about it. Let's see. Which one would I choose? I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do. I just took what was available and things developed in a way that kept me satisfied. No, that wasn't mine. I would say it was the last one. The decision was more someone else's because I let someone influence me and said, oh, they make good money. You need to choose that. I dreaded a lot of days going to work, and I knew in my heart it wasn't me. But when I was teaching students in the swimming pool how to swim, or teaching Sunday school, or teaching patients in a hospital, I was just so fulfilled. It was me. It was absolutely me 100%, and I knew it. And now that I'm in the classroom and I teach other students, it's where I belong. And so I would have to say that being a teacher at an early age, it was in my heart, but I never took it seriously. My first career, I let someone else tell me what to do. So when you're thinking about the career you have in mind, think about which one of these drove you to that career. Was it just simply money? Have you actually explored it? If I had my time to go over when I started college the first time, oh my goodness, wouldn't I have loved to have had a class like this to say, okay, Kim, you're just doing what's cool at the moment. Yeah, pre-law sounds really cool, but have you explored it? Do you really like history? Do you like politics? Now I love politics. I could have been a political science major. But at the time, I just thought, okay, I'll go take classes, and I'll tell everybody I'm pre-law. I really hadn't thought about the future. I hadn't thought about what my career was. And I worked with a lot of people when I first started teaching, and they said, I knew from the time I was a little girl. And I thought, I probably did too. My twin sister and I would play teacher on the back of the bathroom door, and we would get chalk, and my mother had bought an old math book with the answers in it in the yard sale, and we would take turns pretending to be the math teacher. So it was probably always in me. I just really ignored it for whatever was popular at the time. So this class, I hope it's so useful to you. And if you're questioning what you're supposed to do in life, it's working. Because a lot of students do not take this class and they end up 2 years into a degree when they decide, you know what, I don't even like this. So this is a wonderful way to get started. If you ever need me, if you ever want to talk to me, I'm always available. But I hope that this is what this class does for you. And this career development portfolio activity 3 should kind of spawn a few thoughts in your head about, okay, how did I arrive at this decision? So put some thought into it. Email me if you need me. And again, both of these assignments are due before Sunday, July the 6th. I hope y'all have a wonderful 4th. Be careful if you're going to the lake or if you're messing with fireworks. Cheer the Braves on, eat a hot dog or two, and just have a good time. Let me know if you need me. Have a great 4th.